Scorpio, this is your December reading going into New Year's. So what I am doing is the 12 days of Yuletide or the 12 days of Christmas. If you follow the Yuletide tradition, it starts from the 20th and then it goes all the way through to New Year's. If we follow the Christmas tradition, it starts from the 24th of December. So whatever resonates with you is what it will be, but it is any time over the Christmas and New Year's period. Okay, so because I'm doing this reading around the full moon, you guys are going to get a bonus card. So this is only going to be for a couple of the star signs, including yours. So today I'm pulling a moon card because I am doing this on the full moon. And for you, Scorpio, we have blue moon, believe in the impossible. Okay, so I'm just going to clarify what that might mean for you. Spirit, please clarify what this means. All right, so there's something that you're hoping for, something that will come through. There's a wish that you've put out into the universe. They're saying that there's a possibility that this wish could come in. There could be something come in for you. Your wish could be granted. Is there any other information you'd like to give me, Spirit? Yeah, it could come through in regards to love. Oops. Please clarify. Or finances as well. So depending on what you're hoping for, it's ultimately about independence. It's about having strength on your own, having the strength to stand on your own 2 feet. It could also be in regards to love. Like I said, the Queen of Cups is, but Queen of Cups is also wish fulfillment. So we do have a couple of different meanings. So it could either be you're calling in romance, or you're calling in love, or you're calling in a wish, in which there's a good chance that it will be fulfilled. It's coming around. It's happening. Okay, so that is your first card, believe in the impossible. Now we head into the 12 days of Yuletide or 12 days of Christmas, starting with the 20th of December, which is the Mother of Dreams. So around this time, a lot of you will be having a dream. You may have had this before, you may have this in the future, but anywhere in the December period, all the way up into the New Year's, you could have a dream. And in that dream, there will be a message for you. We're going to look at that dream and what it could mean. Please clarify the dream for Scorpio. Okay, Queen of Cups. Now we had the Queen of Cups come up before. And we have 7 of Cups, and we have Page of Swords. So there's definitely, I'm just going to put that down. For a lot of you, this could be you. It could have been you calling in your dreams. And once again, this is about calling in something, calling in choices, calling in wishes. And there is a message that stuff is coming in because it is going to happen quickly. It's going to happen quickly and swiftly before you actually know it. I'm just going to clarify the 7 of Cups for you. Please clarify the 7 of Cups. Please clarify 7 of Cups for Scorpio. Please clarify. Okay. Please clarify 7. Okay. Yeah, definite wishes coming true. So a lot of you have been stuck in which direction to head and stuck in what you want to do, or just stuck in general. You've been having a feeling of being stuck. You've been wanting to go in a different direction, and they're actually saying that this is actually going to happen now. This new direction that you are wanting is actually going to come in very quickly for you. Please clarify 7 of Cups. Yep, so you're in Empress mode, so you are definitely calling in your wishes. So this is once again confirming that the stuff that you have been wishing for, the stuff that you have been hoping for is actually going to come in for you. Okay, So on the 21st, we have the winter and the summer solstice, depending on where you are in the world. So what I am going to do is look at your shadow and your light side. First off, we are looking at your light side, Scorpio. What is the light side for Scorpio? What is Scorpio's light side? What is Scorpio's light side? Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands. Any other cards for Scorpio's light side? Any other cards for Scorpio's light side? So do you see how in the Eight of Wands we have the dandelions? So this is about, once again, reminding you that your wishes are coming in, your wishes are coming true, everything that you are hoping for is actually coming in. You've gone through the battle, you've gone through a lot of hardship, and it is actually coming in. You have this ability to make things come in for you. So it's just a reminder of your ability to make wishes come in. Okay, and we have the Eight of Cups. So 2 eights, very strong, very powerful. I like it. So Eight of Cups is also about moving forward as well. So you're in this forward motion right now. You're in this forward motion, moving towards things that you want, moving towards hopes and moving towards your dreams. Okay, what is Scorpio's shadow side? What is Scorpio's? Okay, with your shadow side, you have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Knight of Swords. So there is this thing where you are holding on to something. You're holding on to something very strongly, and you're not letting go. And this could be why you had the Two of Swords in reverse as well. So even though you want to move towards something, you're actually the one holding yourself back. You're actually one making yourself not go towards your dreams. So the only person that, only thing and only person that is holding you back is actually yourself. Okay, so that is your light and your shadow side, Scorpio. So the next reading is for the 22nd. So we are looking at one of the 9 noble virtues, which is courage. So what I am going to look at is your blocks and your resistances and what is holding you back, Scorpio. What is holding Scorpio back? What is Scorpio's blocks and resistances? What is Scorpio's blocks? Okay. So Scorpio, we have sexual arts. Okay. And down the bottom we have sexuality as well. So there may be something to do with right now, which is, sex is a very big part of Scorpio. Scorpio is a very sexual sign. So the fact that you're not in touch right now for some reason, you're out of touch, which really does hinder you because you are a very sexual creature normally, and you're normally very in touch with your sexual side. But right now there seems to be a block. Okay, let's look at this block and see what it might be. I'm just going to move these cards forward. Okay, what is this block for Scorpio? What is the block for Scorpio? Okay, we have the 9 of Wands. So some of you may, and we have the 7 of Cups. So 7 of Cups is about choices, but I feel like right now that's not actually what it's talking about. It's talking about so much going on in your head. You're actually overwhelmed. You're being overwhelmed by what is happening right now, that it may be hindering you. It may be actually bringing you down a little bit. Any other cards for sexual arts? Please clarify sexual arts. Okay, we also have the Page of Cups, and we have 8 of Swords, and we have Judgment. So once again, we're talking about that, and we have 7 of Swords as well. So there's a lot of overthinking going on. There's a lot of overthinking and overanalyzing. There's also some pain. Some of you may be suffering from some type of pain right now as well. I don't know why I'm getting the lower back. So there may be that as well, but there's other things happening. There's like a judgment on yourself. You're also judging yourself for something. Can we clarify judgment, please? Please clarify judgment. Okay. All right, we have Hermit in reverse, and then we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. So some of you may be judging yourself because you've actually closed off to people, or you're closing off to people. So there may be a closed off energy about you. So you're judging yourself because of this. Okay. But you do have the Knight of Cups as well. So there is, you do want to give emotionally and sexually as well. But just right now, for some reason, you're very closed off emotionally. And that is why you're struggling, which, like I said, isn't normally a problem for Scorpio, but it seems to be affecting you. It seems to be a block right now for you. So now we're on to day 23. The day 23 is the noble virtue of truth. So what I'm going to look at is what is hidden from you, Scorpio. So what truths are hidden from Scorpio? What truths are hidden from Scorpio right now? What truths are hidden from Scorpio? What truths? All right, we do have Temperance. What truths are hidden from Scorpio right now? What truths are hidden from Scorpio? And we have the Empress. Okay, so the truths are hidden from you is your belief in your own ability. Your belief in your own ability to create what is your own reality. I see the Empress as being very sexual as well, and I feel like this relates to sexual arts. So I feel like there is also something hidden for you in regards to that. Like, you don't know why you're not connecting as much as what you normally do. And you need to find that balance again. You need to regain that power. So there's two different messages here, depending on which one resonates. So the next day is the 24th, and the 24th is the Feast of Mothers, also known as Christmas Eve. So we are looking at the noble virtue of honor. And what we are going to do is honor your ancestors, and we're going to tap into the Akashic records to see if there's a message for you, Scorpio. Is there a message for Scorpio in regards to the Akashic records? Is there a message? Okay, so we had the Three of Forces come out. So the Three of Forces is about expanding your network of friends, expanding what is happening around you, and building a new foundations as well. So there is going to be in the future something coming in which you will have new foundations built. Also, just a side note, so Three of Forces talks about having more children as well. The Empress is also talking about having more children as well. So there could be a possibility that some of you may be pregnant, or some of you may be expecting a child within the family. And when I say within the family, it could be your not immediate family. It may be your extended family as well. So it could be your own family, as in you and your partner, or it could be an extended family, like a sibling or a nephew or a niece that could be extending the family very shortly. So there's a couple messages there as well. So now we are on to Christmas, which is the 25th, and we're also looking at the Festival of Life. So the Festival of Life coincides with the noble virtue of Fidelity. So fidelity is often about relationships and how faithful you are within relationships. So what I want to do is pull relationship cards for you to see whether there's any messages in regards to relationships. Any messages in regards to relationships. Okay. Any messages in regards to relationships? Any messages in regards to relationships? Wow. Any messages in regards to relationships? Any messages in regards to relationships? Okay, very nice cards. Okay, and then we have romantic feelings down the bottom. Okay, so first off, we have worth waiting for. Then we have calling in your soulmate. So for a lot of you, you have waited a very long time for a person that is coming into your life. Now, those that are in a relationship, okay, no, I'm not getting that message. So for a lot of you that are calling in a soulmate right now, a lot of you are bringing in someone into your life, and there is going to be a wedding in the future. Now, wedding, of course, not everyone will get married, but there is a long-term commitment, and that is definitely on the cards. So those of you who have been waiting for a relationship for a long time, someone is coming into your life and this person is going to be long term. Okay, great news there. Let's go on to Boxing Day, which is also Yuletide itself, and this message is about hospitality. So we're looking at hospitality towards friends and family. So we're actually looking at friends and family. So this is a message either for you in regards to friends or family, or it is for friends and family directly. Let's have a look what the guides have to say about Scorpio's friends and family. Any messages for Scorpio's friends and family? Any messages for Scorpio? Okay, so we have the Four of Swords. Any messages for Scorpio friends and family? Any messages? And we have the Two of Wands. Any messages for Scorpio friends and family? Any messages for Scorpio friends and family? And we have the Eight of Swords. And down the bottom we have the Nine of Wands. So I feel like for someone that you care about, either, like I said, either a friend or a family member, they could be suffering from a bit of anxiety, a bit of stress, but they are going to get better. Things are going to improve for them. Things are going to move forward for them eventually. They may be going through a bit of heartbreak right now as well. There may be a bit of heartbreak, and we have the Two of Cups as well. So there is a lot of heartbreak that they are suffering from, a lot of pain that they're going through, and they are struggling to move on. They're struggling to move forward. They will eventually move forward, but right now they are going through quite a lot. So someone that you care very deeply about, like I said, either a friend or a family member, is actually going through a very, very hard time emotionally. Like I said, it could be a relationship breakup in which they will eventually get over, but it's not going to be for a bit yet. So they're still struggling with this relationship breakup. It may have happened a while ago because we have rest here. So we have the Four of Swords here. And they're just struggling to move forward. They're struggling to move on. So that is a message for your friends and family. Okay. So day 27 is Freya's birthday. So we're going to look at female wisdom. And I've grabbed that Kuan Yin deck to see whether there's any messages from Kuan Yin. I know Kuan Yin is not Freya, but yes. Any messages from female wisdom? Any messages for Scorpio? Any messages for Scorpio? So this is the Mirrorless Lute. So what this is talking about is going on a new vibration, going on a higher vibration. So once again, it's reconfirming this whole message that you have constantly had throughout this reading about things taking its next step, things coming in for you, things coming in a positive way. You're calling in your vibrations, you're calling in the positive energy, and you're calling in all your wishes. So it's a really great message for you once again, Scorpio. So now we are looking at the gifts from the universe. So we're up to day 28, and this is the noble virtue of industriousness. So I'm looking at the gifts that have been given to you, or the gifts that will be given to you, Scorpio. What are gifts for Scorpio? What are the gifts for Scorpio? Okay, for Scorpio, we have the Hangman and Two of Air. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. So what they're talking about is, for a long time, you've actually been waiting for this path to appear. You've actually been waiting very patiently, and things are slowly coming in. So your gift is your gift of patience, but it is also about having things come in that have been meant to be for you, that have been meant for you. Okay. So now we are on the Day of Nymphs. So I'm going to be connecting with your inner child for you. Connect with your inner child. What are the messages for Scorpio in regards to your inner child? Messages for Scorpio in regards to their inner child. What are the messages from Scorpio's inner child? All right, so we have Gwen and So this is attunement. And then we have the Guardians. This is about flying high. And this is Chumra. This is Web of Life. So once again, for things that you have gone through in the past, you're being rewarded. And you're being rewarded with a gift. So something is definitely coming in for you, Scorpio. They're just reconfirming that. Okay, so now we're on the day of rest and we're looking at the noble virtue of perseverance. So we're going to look at your current stresses and how to overcome them. Okay, what are Scorpio's current stresses? What are Scorpio's current stresses? What are Scorpio's current stresses? Scorpio's current stresses. Alright, so your current stress is Hermit in reverse. How can Scorpio overcome these stresses? How can Scorpio overcome these stresses? And we have the Star. Alright. And Three of Cups down the bottom. So I feel like your stress relates to this sexual arts. It's in reverse, and we had the Hermit come out with this one as well. So for a lot of you, it is that you've been alone for so long, you've been on your own for so long, that you're not sure how to approach people. You're not sure where to start. But we do have the Star and see the heart there. So there is love coming in for you, and I feel like you're going to be okay. They're saying that you're going to be okay. We also had the Three of Cups down the bottom, which is about that getting to know people, getting comfortable with people, having that friendship build before you get into something a bit more intimate. So for a lot of you, yeah, it is that coming out of your shell and getting to know people again and feeling comfortable around people. So now we are heading into the new year. This is New Year's Eve, or the 12th night. And what we are going to look at is your next path, Scorpio. What is Scorpio's next path? All right, so they've been pretty straightforward. So your next path is about spirituality, about tapping into your spiritual self, because you have been gifted all this stuff. Well, all these gifts will come in for you. And now, once these gifts have come in for you, they want you to tap into your spiritual self. And that is your next path. Okay. I'm just going to pull some runes to see if there's any more messages for you. Okay. Okay. So we're starting this rune, which landed on your moon card. So this is about destiny. This is about changing direction. So once again, they're talking about a change in direction and things coming in that are meant to be in your destiny. So they're reconfirming that message. Okay. So the next rune is Iwaz, which landed on this card, which was your Amerius Lute. So Iwaz is horses, which talks about changes. So they're talking about changes coming in for you, and changes coming in swiftly, because it is the horse rune as well. So the horses are swift in this change. These horses are coming in for you at a very fast pace. You will actually be surprised at how fast this change will actually happen. All right, so the next two runes are two fortune runes. So we have Jibo and we have Vihan. So Vihan is about usually about, both of these are about gifts from the universe, about money. So even though you've been in this waiting period and you've been waiting for a long time, gifts are coming in and fortune is coming in. So there may be some abundance of some sort coming in. So, okay, now the last card landed on Tamara. So Tamara, so this rune here is hail. So hail is also what I like to call my tower rune. So this is about having a moment, having a change, having a massive change, and this is about things that are suddenly changing. So there's definitely a sudden change that is coming in for you. I feel like the sudden change is definitely going to be a positive change for you. I feel like there's a lot of gifts, possibly romance. So all up, a really great reading for you, Scorpio. I look forward to seeing what happens, and I'll talk to you next time.